would always talk about this with clients enrolling in the program. I'd say until you make a decision and you commit to that, there's always going to be a reality in your circumstances. It's never about the money. It's never about the time. It's about making a committed decision and holding that frequency. When people go to step out into coaching or to level up into inner circle, they're always worried about the money. They're always worried about the time. And the reality is until we hold that standard, there's always going to be something competing for it. There is going to be, you know, a bill, a car will break down. You'll go, oh, see, there you go. I couldn't afford it. There's the evidence. I can't do it. There's the evidence. I don't have the time for this, because it's in harmony with our old self-image. It's in harmony with the old paradigm. So I always say, if that's showing up, that's actually evidence that you're trying to shift. That's actually evidence that the frequency is changing. The fact that we're really noticing now where we're being pulled back into an old self-image, where we're subconsciously in that sort of XY vibration. If you think about lesson 7 of TIR, we're stepping into the new Y-type conditioning. We've made a decision. We want to do it. You know, we want to book the program. We want to take the trip. We want to say yes. And then we subconsciously, the X-type conditioning or the old self-image creates a situation or a circumstance that's in harmony with the old paradigm that says, I could never possibly. I don't have the money for that. I couldn't do that. I don't have time for that. And here's the evidence. See, I'm showing you. Here's the evidence. And you all know that I'm telling the truth because you've all experienced this somewhere at some time, that this is how it works. And so what we have to do at that time is hold the standard of the decision. That's step 1. You've made a committed decision. You've said yes to your yes. You don't wait to get the money before you say yes. The decision, the shift in frequency is in the decision. I always say this, particularly with clients coming into my coaching, my mentoring, that the shift in frequency, the level up you're looking for is in the decision, because the decision holds the frequency that the new results can rise to, can begin to manifest at that decision, at that committed decision. You then put yourself in harmony with everything that's a match for that decision, including the money, including the time, including the level of awareness, including the ideas, including the strategy, including the how. But people that are really bound by their paradigm, their old self-image, are waiting for the circumstances to change before they make the decision and are bound by the circumstances, are in bondage, right? Doesn't matter how hard they try to get out of that box, they never get out of the box because they're waiting for the circumstances to change, not recognizing that it's in the decision that the shift occurs, that the paradigm shift occurs in that committed decision. And then as we hold that standard, we attract everything that we need.